Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And how about we check the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Andre Ayton out there with James. And it's Bates in at the 3. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. LeBron is screen on Williams. The drive by MP. And he converts the layup.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to SGA. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And it's blocked by SGA.
Well, 6'6" with excellent defensive instincts. SGA, one of the best shot-blocking guards in the league.
Wallace with a screen for Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Holmgren against LeBron. Holmgren kicks to Williams. And stolen by MP.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Here's Williams, finished off the break.
Boy, that's how you finish in transition. Jalen Williams just outworking everyone up the floor.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now, here's MP. This game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Williams. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Over MP. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
MP against Williams. Doncic with a screen for MP. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for MP.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holmgren outside. And they get it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Rebound the Lakers. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
For Los Angeles, they've gone on 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's MP. 6 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bates has got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the shot is good.
Hartenstein, such a tough cover on the interior. Knows angles, has great strength and size.
LeBron with a screen on Williams. A nice shot by MP. 10 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. One-on-one fast break. Floats it up for SGA. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness, the Canadian flying high. SGA go up and get it.
They set the pick. Williams against MP. And the dunk by MP.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
So it's the Thunder now after the basket by the Lakers. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander over Doncic, and there's SGA on the assist by Holmgren.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and James throws it down.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Thunder trailing by 4. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Doncic with a screen on Williams. Now, here's MP. He's got 12. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Here's Wallace. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. James, a screen on Williams. James, right side. And the Lakers with another miss. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
Here's MP after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Austin Reed. And then for Oklahoma City, Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Now, here's SGA. He's got 14. And here is MP. Throws it up high. Stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Smart. It's good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
MP with it. 14 points for him. There's a screen. To the inside. Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
And he makes the first. Some changes for the Lakers. LeBron's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Luke Kennard in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. Hayes hits them both. Oklahoma City trailing. Holmgren outside. Pass to Joe. Back to Mitchell. Williams has a screen for Mitchell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
James, a screen on Williams. Here's MP. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Williams kicks to Mitchell. For the 3. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Mitchell in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 4. Bates passes to James. And James throws it down.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Mitchell outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, MP. He's got 18. 4 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, Williams, because of his frame, he's very comfortable operating in the paint. This guy won't settle.
Here's MP. Floats it up for James. An emphatic LU jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Some changes. MP comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for George. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the point.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
James, a screen on Williams. And here's MP for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by Williams.
Woo-hoo, that's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Now, here's MP. He's got 18. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Thunder trailing by 8. Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. Williams, a screen on LeBron. To the paint. Out to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. He can't get that one to fall.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Smart's checked in for Kennard.
Number 36, Marcus Smart.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Down low, here's Williams. Good work defensively by Smart.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Williams. It's blocked. Outside, Smart. MP outside. Green by James. The drive by MP. Williams inside the line. Good work defensively by Reed.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here comes MP. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
To the middle and stolen by LeBron. Williams against MP. LeBron with a screen on Williams. And here is MP. 20 points for him. 5 on the clock. On the wing, James. It's over Holmgren. Rebound by Wallace. Thunder trailing by 10. For 3, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Marcus Smart. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And SGA's subbed in for Mitchell. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allen. And it's Doncic missing. Thunder trailing by 7. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Outside Williams, back to SGA. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Lakers leading by 7. MP with it. He's got 22. Hachimura with a screen on Dort. Here's Bates. Inside. MP gets it.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Of course, winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous... MP, what a fancy finish.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 9 points. Holmgren in the corner. From deep. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 4 assists now tonight. Dort against MP. Shoots from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Thunder trailing by 6. SGA passes to Williams. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Inside, here's Williams. That one drops for him. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. And it's LeBron in for Hachimura. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Dort. Hayes, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wallace outside. Williams kicks to Holmgren. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 6. Doncic dishes to MP. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by LeBron.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Jazz. Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
It's good. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. 8-point game. Lets the three fly. Holmgren can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Doncic with a screen on Williams. Bates passes to Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now SGA. He's got 20. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. MP really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with MP. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. TB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable you could almost reach out and touch it. What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Lakers leading by 8. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Holmgren wide open. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And MP throws it down hard.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. James outside to the middle. MP deciding where to go with it. James sets the screen for MP. Oh, MP with a strong move.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
SGA against Doncic. Wallace the pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
And taken away by Wallace. To the paint. Here's SGA. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers leading by 12. MP finishes inside.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Out to Wallace. Doncic against SGA. Shot clock at 6. Reeves with the rebound.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, SGA. Floats one up.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The drive by MP. LeBron with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP passes to LeBron. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by MP. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot...
Oh, Luka Doncic!
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Here's SGA. He's got 20. Wallace outside. Holmgren finds Williams. Nice move. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
James a screen on Wallace. Down low. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Oh, Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Luka Doncic.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And a wide open look for SGA. Drills the three-pointer. SGA's got 23.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Barbuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
SGA finds Holmgren. Back to SGA. Misses from short range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. She finishes at the other end.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Now, here's MP. He's got 39. Doncic trying to get open. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Austin Reed. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Using his size out of the backcourt, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Inside, here's Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Bates has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against LeBron. And that one drops. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
LeBron with a screen on Williams. And here is MP. And he has 42. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 14. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Doncic with a screen on Williams. MP finds Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Doncic against SGA. And it's Joe, top of the key. Williams for 3. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And he's good on the 3 ball. 10 points for him.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Doncic with a screen on Williams. Doncic right side. Williams against MP. Clock at 6. James sets the screen for MP. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by MP. And they'll get another chance. Nice hit again. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City. Doncic with a screen on Williams. MP against Williams. Doncic very comfortable down low.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Thunder trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's good. 2 points. Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Doncic with a screen on Dort. MP with it. Now SGA defending.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Joe can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Thunder trailing by 11. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
Oklahoma City shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Williams. Shoots from 12. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Los Angeles leading by 13. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you guys.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Doncic. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, Kennard with it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, the aggressiveness from J-Dub. He earns that whistle.
Thunder trailing by 12. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. Grayson Wallace is out there with Mitchell. And it's Williams at the center.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Holmgren with the steal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Hachimura with his screen on George. MP outside. To the middle. And then Hachimura with the jam.
This young man has got some big-time athleticism. Hachimura getting off the floor and finishing with no doubt.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. And here is Holmgren. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. MP outside. Driving in, and the dunk by MP.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
A big man with impressive range. Holmgren can hurt you from deep when given the chance.
Thunder trailing by 8. Mitchell outside. Nobody near Williams. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
stolen by Dort. Down low, here's Mitchell. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Lakers leading by 3. MP outside. Hachimura with a screen on Dort. Here's connects again.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. To the paint. Dort kicks to Williams. A rebound by the Lakers. Bates has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
I mean, that's about tremendous body control right there. You love that Hachimura willing to accept the contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. For the Lakers. MP comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reed. And then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Here's Bates going inside, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in for Isaiah Joe. Pass to Holmgren. From the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James a screen on Williams. Here's Bates. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul, so you have 2 to work with, but you do not want him picking up another.
SGA passes to Holmgren. SGA against Doncic. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. MP with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. James, no good. Wallace finds SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
James a screen on Williams. Oh, get up, MP!
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. James against Holmgren. Back to Wallace. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Lakers leading by 4. MP outside. LeBron sets the screen for MP.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Lakers,
And both free throws good for MP.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
SGA against Doncic. Jalen Williams. And down goes the three.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
MP outside. Luka throws it down.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Thunder trailing by 5. SGA. Doncic there for the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. That one goes in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now Williams. And the three misses.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point ball game here. Oklahoma City has got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Steps back. Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it. The Lakers on offense. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. MP with it. Lock at 6. Here's Reeves. MP. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Wallace looking for an opening. Holmgren with a screen on Reed. And stolen by Ayton. It's James. Now, MP. Doncic, another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 11-point game. Williams outside. Knocks down the three.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
From outside, he drills the three. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. You sometimes hear a player refuse to lose, but tonight you really did, MP. You were all over the glass, crossing the 20-rebound threshold in a dominating performance. Walk us through it.
If you want to be a winner, you got to go where the winning happens. And in our game, that's the boards. I got the bruises to prove it if you don't believe me.
Well, you take care of yourself, MP. Well done.
Man, I got to go take an ice bath.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jen. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and